Welcome back, and today I'm reviewing JetBlue's Mint Business Class from JFK to San Francisco. So it was one of my last flights before being grounded. Do note that due to the coronavirus, they do have a different meal service plan, so you're able to get items from the Eat Up Cafe menu instead of the regular JetBlue Mint service. This is on a Airbus A321. And this is one of the few narrow bodies, and actually the first one to have lay flat seats. But the configuration, as you can see, is rows of 2-1-2-1. So you've got the seats where if you're with somebody, you can sit together, although it might be a little difficult to talk to your partner. And you've got the throne seats. I was in 4A, so rows 2 and 4 are the ones you want for the throne seating, which are the actual Mint Suites, the ones with the doors there. As you can see, there's a lot of space as far as space to put things, but there's not. It's a little misleading in that there isn't a lot of in-seat storage space, though. I guess you wouldn't expect that on a narrow-body aircraft, but if that's what you were thinking, no, there's not a lot of in-seat storage space, a ton of it. But there is a compartment there where you can put that could fit your phone, wallet, passport, some headphones as well. And there's a look over top of the 2x2 seating in business class there. Here's the control for the seat, which the massage function is nothing to me, nothing more than a lumbar function. Those are always funny to see the massage function on the seats there. So there's a little storage you could put maybe some headphones in. There's a bottle of water that was already there next to the light on the right side of the seat. And this was the storage compartment I was mentioning that, you could put your headphones into this, as well as the bottle of water and some other things. But again, not a ton of storage. It's a little pouch underneath the TV to put something if you want. And there's another little pouch to the right side of the footwell, because you could store another thing there. So information and safety cards, likely where the menu would have been, but there was no menu for this. And the footwell, which isn't really restricted at all. It's a lot of space to stretch out in the throne seats. Got ample power, got 2 power outlets, USB outlets as well. And that's on the left side of your seat. And they did hand out Amenity kits, though, a little later. And they didn't have the standard headphones. Again, this is my first time flying JetBlue Mint, so I don't know what those look like, but nice little pouch there with some headphones to use when you wanted to use the in-flight entertainment system. And there's the door. So as you can see, it doesn't go all the way to the ground, and honestly, it's not that private because anybody walking by can look in to you. So as you can see here, the loads, there was only 3 of us in Mint, and I look in economy, which was very empty for this flight. And again, like I mentioned before, it was a reduced service as far as food goes, as they wanted to really try to mitigate the number of touches that flight attendants are having with interactions with passengers. So even the Eat Up Cafe menu, there weren't any menus actually on the flight, but they did have, which I'll show you here in a bit. There was a turkey sandwich, cheese plate, and there was something else she mentioned. But the food was actually really good. It's the first time I've had food in JetBlue Mint. But yeah, I thought for the Eat Up Cafe, it was pretty good. So it really makes me look forward to when they do go back to a full service Mint product, to see what the actual catering is like for the meals on that. But here's the in-flight entertainment system, which With JetBlue, you do get access to live direct TV. As you can see, the screen not that intuitive. It took me a few presses to get what I was wanting to. Notice it seemed like I've really got to press to the right side to get it to work. But it's the list of movies, new releases, animation movies, comedy. Again, not a huge selection in the movie category. They also do have a library of TV shows. If I can ever get it to come up, there you go. So you can sort it from the all category to behind the scenes and different episodes from different series of shows there. Again, not a expansive library, and I guess given the length of the flight, I don't know that it's necessary to have that. They also do have Sirius Radio, which is something you don't see domestically on Transcons on any of the other airlines. But I guess if you like, and there's the map channel, which I'll kind of show a little bit later, which it wasn't anything special. Again, fairly old in-flight entertainment system. It just kind of shows you some things about the JetBlue experience. Got the Fly-Fi, which is always good. There's a Wi-Fi gate-to-gate, which worked well. Just some more information about the Mint product, business class product for JetBlue. You can look at the loyalty program, the JetBlue app, which I touched first but didn't talk about. Even more space seats. Tell you how you can get extra room with those, and about the TrueBlue loyalty program. And here is the map, which again, it's very very outdated on the map channel. Here, kind of just a looping map of the progress of the flight, but you can't touch it and expand upon anything. So if that's what you were hoping for, you will be disappointed from that. Here's the tray table, which is to the right side of the seat. When you let that latch go, it flips down, 1, 2, and turns, and this is where you'll eat. I guess one bad thing about this is you can't easily get out. I mean, you really need to fold the table all the way back up to get out if you need to use the bathroom while you're eating. And there was the cheese plate from the Eat Up Cafe, which, I really thought was good. And the turkey sandwich, which was also good, but it wasn't my favorite part. I'll tell you about that here shortly in the review. Here's a little closer look at the cheese plate. Got some apricots, a few different kind of cheese, some strawberry jam, and some crackers that are all prepackaged in that Eat Up Cafe meal. And there's the turkey sandwich, which really was lettuce, turkey, and some kind of pesto. I believe it's pesto in there, which I found it to be really good. And the milk cookies were my favorite thing about the flight. Really good. It's got me wondering where I can buy them for myself. And there's the ambient lighting there. And the lights were out. Here's the bathroom on the A321. Nothing special about the bathroom, just a standard lavatory for an A321. No flowers or anything. Again, just a standard lavatory. But I always like to show these just so you can know what to expect. And that's what you can expect. Nothing special from the bathroom. But overall, even when it wasn't the full Mint service, Janice, the flight attendant in Mint business class, she really made it enjoyable. Really being apologetic that I couldn't experience the full Mint service, which is totally understandable given the circumstances right now. And I definitely want to try it again to get the full Mint service in the future. But even that, I was really just impressed in how proud she was of the product. And it speaks to the experiences I've had on JetBlue so far, which are limited to really 2 or 3 experiences, but they were both positive. And yeah, I look forward to getting to fly this product in the future with the full service catering in the Mint cabin. Here's our approach into San Francisco. Coming in, and a pretty rainy day, and it's just eerily empty. SFO airport with all the gates empty, and it's just amazing what this crisis has done for air travel. But I will have one more review coming up of Transcon back from the West Coast to the East Coast, probably in the next few days or so. And then that'll be it for flight reviews for a while. But I appreciate you watching. Stay safe out there if you have to travel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.